Well, hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's warm up quickly with the dailies, and after that we'll be doing the stories. Now, I can't say I'm excited with this update like I was excited for Natlan, and I was overexcited for Natlan because it didn't match the expectations, but I might be wrong. We're gonna see right quickly. I don't really want to fight you guys. Bye bye. I'm probably gonna need a bow character. Wait. Oh no, I messed up. I thought this was the.
Shine
Sorry
down.
guys,
Skyward.
I didn't realize you were the. Mission target. But we fixed that quickly, I would say. Okay.
Loaded.
Let's get that. We're really gonna make it this way. I'm terrible. I'm beyond terrible. Hopefully that deals with all. Nope. Oh, of course it won't. Okay. One more.
Yeah. Skyward.
Nice. Mm-mm. Whee! Whee! I miss Fontaine for this. Whee! Small. Oh, I missed it. Aha, found it.
Yeah. Skyward. Scatter.
Cash? С мотор. Что? Что, твой? Нет, если добира пола резерварка съм. Nisam obratio pažnju da dajem da ja.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Okay, now will I use that as a nope? We're gonna leave it for now. Okay. Let's travel to the stadium. And let's begin this Nordkrai arc. I think 9 is okay. I think it's 6 or more. Get the quest. What? Such a bullshit. Well, I was quite precise with the location of the start of the quest. So, who's gonna... Oh, we're in Echo.
Hey, Aneva. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days. Current conditions for maritime travel, optimal. I'll be ready whenever you are.
I made her wait like 2 weeks. Let's get the show on the wheel.
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again?
Isn't that just how we roll?
Funny you mention it. You'll never guess who Paimon saw on the way over.
Oh, thank God, I thought it was
You
Sitlali.
seriously think we'd let you leave without a farewell party, did you?
Sitlali would have
No
killed me.
chance. Yeah, come on, Traveler. We've already made all the preparations. And most importantly, how dare you try and slip away without first paying your respects to the almighty Dragon Lord!
Caught red-handed again.
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nodcry. So, we asked Paimon to give us a heads up before the date of your departure.
So it was you all along.
You sure it's not time to think about changing that little habit of ours? Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already. Shaska, Ian-san, Auroron, even the Pyro Archon herself. You're invited too, Anefa. Shilonen has a special gift for you.
How about you, Nefa?
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent massage technique. My impression of her is exceedingly positive.
How do you massage a robot? How do you massage a robot? Like, how?
Wait, so robots like massages too? Or is it just that Shilonen really knows how you're wired?
Paimon's right on the point. How do you fucking massage a robot?
Alright, enough with the chit-chat. Let's head to the venue.
Woohoo! Party time!
The nation of war and the party time. I gotta make a reel about that. I'll try to do it in the coming week.
Spit it out then.
They've set off.
Just as my calculations projected.
Oh, Sandron?
About time I met
Yeah.
this variable in person.
Yeah.
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun. This time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers. Should have stocked up better at the farewell party.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Notcry. This deviates somewhat from the official coordinates stored in my database.
Honestly, it's nice they skipped over the party.
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? When did it really sink in for you? Huh, that actually kind of makes sense. What about you, Anefa? Come to think of it, maybe we should be asking the other way around. So,
Wait, what
when you came over to
answer did I
Natlan,
give?
what was the moment you felt like you'd left Nodcry?
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon? You mean, that one we can all see in the sky?
Negative. I was referring to... Here we are. Paimon, Traveler, we have arrived in Notcry.
Oh, wow!
Wait, what kind of a sorcery is this?
Paimon, Traveler, welcome to Notcry.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead! That's the place you were telling us about on the way over, right?
Huh?
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Notcry.
Could this really be?
Oh, sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties. Huh? Is something up, Traveler?
Paimon, this is where our spaceship landed when Lumine and I first arrived in Teyvat.
Huh? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon.
Oh, well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
Kuva, what now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Notcry, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy.
A bit like phlogiston.
That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea. Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Notcry. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki?
But isn't the sky in Teyvat fake? Meaning the moon we see is fake? I don't know. It certainly feels similar to phlogiston, yet also somehow different. Maybe they both belong to the light realm. The Lord of the Night mentioned. Still, this feeling, there's no doubt about it. It's the same power I felt the first time I set foot in Teyvat.
Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here? Do you still remember where it landed?
I think it was near a beach.
Notcry is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline.
There was also a mountain.
Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After all, it's been a really long time. Let's just do what we've always done. and keep searching as we explore. Besides, what have you got to fear with your sidekick Paimon still here?
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Thank you both.
Our pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Nightcry surely counts as a big step forward, huh?
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are
I'd
a
say
quick learner,
bridge, but
Ineva.
it's like boundaries. Not that much of a crossing. Crossing a bridge is actually doing something. We can't find the spaceship. Maybe the flight logs could tell me past something. At last, the chance to get to the bottom of all this. The truth must be out there somewhere, buried in this land.
Well, as the best guide in the whole of Tivat, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare, Nightcry, here we come!
Seriously, bipolar? Okay, so magnetism is a thing here. Okay. Oh, that's quite far away. Can I pull it as well? Okay, never mind.
It just occurred to Paimon, if we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more about Nightcry, wouldn't it make sense to drop by the Adventurers Guild?
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and you'll reach it.
Why do I feel we're not gonna find Caitlyn there?
Huh? What into that is
That's what I call a silly.
kinda like a Sealy, floating around in the air like that.
That is a Kuhanki, a species unique to the land of Notcry.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon, too?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the Kuhenki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess, leading those who walk in the moonlight's glow to things of great importance.
The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsaritsa?
Although Notcry lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky above. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
Wow! So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the Archon War?
Correct. At some point, you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frostmoon Scions carved these as well.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a Kuhenki lies in the single digits. Many here consider them heralds of good fortune.
Yes, we're probably gonna find a chest. Well, that's something new. Take it away.
Is this a travel guide? Huh. It actually led us to something useful.
So Alice. What?
Are there any particular points of interest?
Yeah, let's find Alice.
It all looks pretty interesting to Paimon. If we have time, she'd love to see, pretty much everything.
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty. From there, we will be able to identify both the Adventurers Guild and several must-visit specialty stores.
Yikes! Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, Ineva's gonna put her out of a job?
You almost. Okay. Lunoculus. You could at least put some primogems in those. Oh my god, so many mechanics.
But a momentary distraction.
Damn. Can I jump on that? I can't.
Yeah. Skyward.
Nah, I can't.
Wow! Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here. Feels a bit different than Paimon imagined, though.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Nodcry as an adventurer's paradise. So, she kind of thought it'd be a bit more picture perfect somehow.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Notcry's past, the age of the Fae. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Nodcry. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. But then, one day,
What happened?
there came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Nodcry, and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
An irony?
Today, no official authority governs Nodcry. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish, and become whoever they want to be.
So it's a lawless
The
paradise.
Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's central plaza. And the flagship tavern is over that way.
Hey, what's that building over there? You know, the biggest, tallest one.
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold. But according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to a recent discharge.
The wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Nodcry?
Does it pose threat to the
It is a
people here?
phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, it was more of an old wives' tale that adults used to scare children. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, do you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being dragged away.
You're saying people actually hear things like that?
I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer. But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown calamity. Abyssal monsters and all.
Huh. When you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino. Not only did she repair you, but she's even built a giant cannon to keep the wild hunt at bay.
Absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed. Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship.
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Varka waiting. Well,
Wait, we're
I'm
going
not
to
sure if he'll
Arca?
actually show up at the bar
Straight
this
up?
early. You're right about that.
We're going to Arca straight up. Let's go. What are we waiting for?
Yeah! Skyward!
Let's meet the man himself.
Here we are,
The White
the
Wolf
flagship.
of Mondstadt.
Varka told us to meet him here in his letter, right? Let's see.
Varka!
Varka?
Varka!
No matches, I identified.
No. Bro, we got blowballed.
So
We
he
got
isn't here
baited.
after all. Oh, guess we never did actually say we'd be arriving today. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Varka's drinking prowess must have left quite the impression.
Okay, that's an interesting thing. We're gonna deal with that.
Huh? Well, well. If it isn't the ineffable Inefa.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course. Inefa's a regular here at the flagship.
So, robots are into booze too?
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a solid 9.12 out of 10. It has Aino's approval too.
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natlan, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat for Aino.
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Inefa being gone.
Actually it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Inefa left, gorging herself on snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. So it was more worry that she wasn't getting a balanced diet. Think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Natlan, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned. The Traveler and Paimon, yes?
Yep, that's us.
That's us.
So, from the sounds of it, You must be a close friend of Varka's too.
Varka? Goes without saying. After all, he's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay standing after 10 rounds of the roulette special.
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself. Though, guess it's hardly surprising how.
His best friend is Went.
Right now? Must be somewhere near Anvantinjarvi. That's quite far from here.
How the fuck do you pronounce that?
It's a lake
Like,
in the northern
what?
part of Nodcry. Word reached him of trouble brewing around those parts, so he took his knights to check it out.
Oh. So, we missed him?
Ah, typical monster, coming and going like the wind.
Varka knew you'd say that. So he specifically told me to make sure you stayed here and enjoyed yourselves. He sends his assurances that everything's under control.
Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's any special cause for concern. He is the Grand Master, after all.
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you into our finest room, he's paid for it in advance, too.
Damn. Bro got deep pockets.
That's so generous of him. We might not have met yet, but Paimon's got a feeling that we'll get along with Varka like a house on fire.
Oh, and by the way,
What?
he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Anefa. That was prepaid as well.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful for your business.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage? I can use this time to go pick up some components that Aino asked me to bring back.
Sure thing. Besides, now that we've got ourselves a map, once we're done unpacking, we might as well go for a stroll ourselves. Why don't we meet up again later?
Oh. So you no longer require navigational assistance?
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea of our way around town, so Paimon's reasonably confident we shouldn't get too lost.
Thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about 45 minutes earlier than previously projected.
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too. In that case, we better get a move on.
Okay, so where are we going, Paimon? That's not ours, that's not ours. Sorry. This one? This one. Is it just me or is it spooky?
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? To be perfectly honest, it feels right at home with everything else we've seen of Nasha Town.
Okay. Well, it is a town built among the ruins.
You mean it's got something to do with Nodcry's history? Oh, that makes sense. But what exactly was this calamity? Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it.
Oh?
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Please, there's no need to apologize. If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry.
Damn.
Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
Wait a sec. Are you staying in the room next to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
Kirill Chudumirovich.
Whoa, that's an
Flintz.
impressively long name for sure.
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the
Oh.
past.
Is he
Would
one
I
of
be
the
correct then
Fatui?
to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
Is he actually like the missing spot of the Harbingers there is? Because if he's well, technically I'm gonna be getting my boy Wanderer right about now, so he'll be the first kind of Fatui that I'm gonna get, but he's not in the Fatui anymore. So this is gonna be my first active Fatui that I'm gonna get, maybe.
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Notcry today.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Gives me
Are you here for travel too?
flashback of some character, but I can't remember
If
who.
only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
Oh, so you're here for business.
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodcry, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
Ratnik is actually a warrior, translated from, I don't know if it's from Russian, but it's translated from Serbian to English. It would be like Ratnik and warrior, which is interesting. I like this was like based on Serbia, but it's not. It's definitely more Russian inspired. There's something off about the lantern.
Burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds, to hold the line where it is most vulnerable.
Wait, is his voice actor actually Alex Linton? Yeah, it's Nick Olsen. Okay. He sounds a lot like I think it's Alex Lee. No. Yeah, it's Alex Lee. Yeah. He sounds a lot like him.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and bustle of urban life.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she is still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For one thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living.
What?
Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh? Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. and in terms I'm sure you'll understand. A lanternless ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much-needed light to that place of final rest.
Right. Well, if we get the chance.
Then allow me to wish you a traditional ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
Yeah, I think Paimon's gonna be
Ugh.
delighted by that.
Jeez, what a weirdo. Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time, kinda spooky? Must be all that time he spent around graveyards.
Honestly, I think they should have, like, kept the Flames banner until, like, next patch, like the first part, because it would correlate with Halloween, which would be actually
His
crazy.
lantern? No, not really. You mean, 'cause it was broken?
No, there was something inside.
Yes, you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths.
Sure thing. Guess they'll be by the graves.
Hey! Don't you start spouting all that weird stuff, too!
Wait. Is it mine or is it that? No, that's his room. I'm sorry, my man. No, I can do any of those. Speed on
Are
and
we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat?
must still have the craving by the graveside.
But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there?
Looks like they're handing out food.
Free food? Wow! The people here are so nice! Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's super
I think
curious
it's
what their
probably
food
for
tastes
the
like.
poor Paimon.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings. You are no ordinary guests, it seems.
The birds and the...
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon's Scions. Please,
She has a
as
beautiful
do
eyes. I
our followers and other
didn't really
passers-by,
look at them.
accept today's boon.
Happy to
That
oblige.
sounds so fucking wrong now that I say
Is
it.
Paimon, and this here is the traveler. Thanks so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take what?
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow! That sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon's Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Nodcry, driven by greed and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue.
Huh. Look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frostmoon scions. Got enough for us too?
That's right! 2 servings each! We're starving over here!
The Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
Nah, they deserve a beating.
My lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
You!
Hey, look who it is.
Huh?
Whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next.
I'd love to see
Where's
that.
the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Nodcry with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Yeah, we're old friends, old buddies.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frostmoon Scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us.
Yeah, why think us?
Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help. Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frostmoon Enclave, the place we call our home.
Thanks for your kind invitation.
May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Those 2 Fatui wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them on the shoulder. Looks like Inefa isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next?
Why don't we follow the map in the travel guide?
Good idea! Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down, after all. Let's see... Okay. Paimon's got our route all figured out. So, all that's left to say is... don't fall behind! This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench, too. This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids. This is the Vesnici Prolegia greenhouse. Apparently, their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away.
Interesting design.
And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this is the place to go.
Yeah, I don't think so. If I need a weapon made, I need to pull.
And over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa! Take a look at that! You can see really far out into the distance. That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then over there to the west, that must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frostmoon Scions live. So, what'd you think? Even if Inefa kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either, right?
Still not quite in Alpha level.
Hey, come on! Would it kill you to compliment Paimon?
Yep.
Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now! There's already a line forming outside! Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship!
I don't think that's
was there anywhere
gonna
else
be
you
a
wanted to
smart
stop by
idea.
first?
As a matter of fact,
Where? Which one are you... Oh... Now you mention it, Paimon's noticed it too. Ugh. Better not be who she thinks it is. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild, or that suspicious-looking shop. A word of warning, though. If we step into that shop, be sure to keep a very close eye on your Mora.
Is Dory here? Wait, is Dory here? That's Adventurers Guild, I'm pretty sure, so let's go over here.
Watch out!
Yep, that's Dory over there.
Please, here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make the great Lord Sangama Bay your first port of call. Oh dear. So it is the real deal. Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real. Meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well. If it isn't my two most valued clients.
Sure. I don't know, but we'll see after the stream. Ah, long time no see.
And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Not Cry like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible. Thank the Archons we didn't tell you. Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business. Well,
yeah.
Regardless of whether
Let's
that's
just
true
need
or
more
not,
out of people
the
too.
main issue here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Not Cry. A clever merchant always has a backup plan, or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door. Since you're both here in Not Cry, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's Sumeru you're missing, I've got that covered too. We literally just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friends? My. Your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case, I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this? What's that? Your hat? Information, of course. Information about Not Cry. Locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind.
Now that you mention
I
it.
knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free. Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today. What do you mean by uncharacteristically? I am the most generous person forget it. Anyway, the long and the short of it is this. The moment I set up shop in Not Cry, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis. Things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moons' remnants.
What?
People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit. Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora. Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your very own slice of all the latest and greatest business opportunities? In that case, what would you like to know about?
What you can tell me about
Frost Moon
Frostwood?
Scions?
Yeah.
You mean the people who believe in the moon goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just, well, they have such simple tastes. No luxuries, no indulgences, no nothing. Trying to earn a little more from that lot is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone. Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom. And when that happens, that's when business will start to boom too.
Please tell me about the Lightkeepers.
Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a long and glorious history, and they're made up entirely of volunteers. But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nodcry? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. No pay, all work. That's not a business model, and it's certainly not for me.
What about the Fatui?
Everyone knows they're here for the Ancient Moon's remnants, but no one's sure why they pulled them down in Nodcry of all places. Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wilder still.
What about
That
Knights
bunch
of
of
Monius?
booze-loving monsters? Ugh, don't even get me started. As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business negotiations wound up at the flagship. I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out. I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it.
Would you know anything about the spaceship from the past?
What now? A spaceship? Nope, never heard of anything like that. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? At the very least, consider letting me in as a key investor.
I have no more questions for you.
I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other merchants in Nodcry. And someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there, no matter how much trouble you're in.
We're gonna go there.
Curatorium of Secrets?
We're gonna
What
go
do they
there,
get up to
surely.
there? Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match.
Name one of them.
Like your friendly neighborhood Lord Sangama Bay. You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right? When did that little pipsqueak get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, on behalf of your wallets.
Dobro, ti non si cambiare, Zaghi. Aspetta, mi senti.
You're really not convincing anyone, you know. All right. Business is a cutthroat business. I won't argue with that. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
There we go.
Seriously? It feels like you're just bad-mouthing your rival now. Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large, why, you could fill 3 whole palaces of Alcazar's array.
I'm disappointed that she's from Sumeru too. I was expecting she was gonna be from Natlan.
But when you realize what I'm saying
Too
is
bad.
true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay didn't warn you.
Okay. Time to meet Sandrone.
Lucky us! The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine, we meet again. How ridiculous. Huh? They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very noses. Yet I had not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand.
Wait, is Sandrone too a
Paimon
robot?
must have gotten the wrong person. At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine. And you certainly sound a lot less friendly.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
A harbinger?
How are you even here? So all the Catherines were made by Marionette? Does that mean the Fatui have been watching every move? But the guild itself hasn't done anything shady, and Catherine's only ever helped us. Let's just stay alert going forward.
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. A friendly warning, if you will. You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project at best. But we are in Nod Cry now, and as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
Oh, please. You've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod Cry lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply establishing a new order.
All will bow to the new order.
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive creepy research facility.
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. So why don't you start by using your already limited processing capacity to calculate your even more limited options? And, being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge
I
you
doubt
just
she's
this
young.
once. Ad Astra Abasask. Welcome to Nod Cry, Dominion of the Fatui.
Ugh! Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so obviously evil be so annoyingly self-righteous? But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, that can only mean one thing.
They've been keeping a very close eye on us. Indeed.
We'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Paimon hates feeling like she's being watched. Hey! The real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
You're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine. Please don't leave us again, okay?
Wait, is the quest available through here?
Ad Astra.
Yep. We're probably gonna do it to this one. Through this one.
Hello. I was just about to start tracking your whereabouts.
Did you manage to get everything Aino asked for?
I did. What about you? Do you need me to navigate or introduce any more places around town?
No,
For
Paimon.
now. We've seen most of it already. We probably need some time to process everything we've learned, though.
Any progress with the spaceship?
Nope.
No. Catherine Aaron came back just now, so we asked her, but even she hasn't heard a thing.
One possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that has elapsed. Additionally, given the limited resources available in Nodcry, it is entirely plausible that the wreck was scrapped for parts, or even mistaken for a pile of broken machinery.
Aww.
That'd be very terrible. I'm prepared for that possibility, but still I can't just give up before we even start.
Understood. In that case, why don't we go ask Aino together? After all, she was the one who salvaged me. Ancient dragon technology and all. If there really are any unusual parts floating around Nodcry, there's a high chance they've passed through her hands at some point or another.
Good point. And since you keep mentioning her, we're curious to meet this whiz-kid mechanic too.
Understood. Then I'll handle navigation as before. ETA at the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop. 34 minutes ahead of schedule.
Can't we... Yep. Whoa. This is most definitely a different kind of statue over here. Okay, that's the new boss. We have 2 more regions. Yeah, unfortunately I don't really have a lot of blessings for you. I wonder if we're gonna get Traveler power up with that. That'd be kind of fun.
The tides of Kuvaki affect everything in Nodcry. So much so that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes. This little animal must have been caught here unprepared.
So you're saying we need to use Kuvaki? Paimon will leave it to you guys then. Don't be scared! We'll get you out of there soon! Oh, it worked! Off you go now, little one. Don't go getting yourself caught again.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
I cannot believe I missed it. No, I missed it. Right now we're gonna be focused on the quest.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Ready. Whee!
Here we are. The place Aino and I call home.
Oh.
Whoa! So many machines that Paimon's never even seen before. And then there's all these little robots. Did Aino build them all?
That is correct. It looks like Aino has created 3 more little bots since I've been gone.
Aww. Well, you were gone for quite a bit. She must have missed you.
I missed her too. I want her to see what I've become.
Well, let's not keep her waiting any longer then. Come on!
Aino, I'm back.
Nefa? You're back significantly earlier than I expected. Like a whole 30 minutes at least.
Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I... Aino. Could you turn around for a moment? Aino.
I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been gone.
She's got chocolate all over her mouth.
Aino. While I was away, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule?
Oh, of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cake, and 1 pack of chocolates a day, right?
It was either a cake or a crumb cake or a pack of chocolates per day.
Oh, shoot.
When did you finish the snack stash I left for you?
Literally just earlier today.
Let me just go run a scan on that.
I meant today, a week ago.
And then you restocked an entire week's worth on your own initiative?
2 weeks worth.
Damn, she's so cute.
Why does Paimon feel like the roles in this household are pretty much the opposite of what she imagined?
Calculation complete. Aino's recommended snack calorie intake for the next 4 weeks. 0.
No fair! You're a meanie, Nefa.
This is what happens when you break an agreement.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me! I only ate a teeny bit extra every day. Just a teensy, eensy, weensy bit extra.
That is objectively not a teensy bit extra.
Seriously? If you'd only arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you wouldn't have noticed a thing. But now that I think about it, you even said you'd come back a bit earlier than you did, so I wouldn't have to worry. But then, you were away so long, and I was so worried about you. And that's the only reason I even... Oh.
I know. I am very sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm back now.
Welcome home. Oh. So, will I be able to keep eating snacks as usual now?
Negative.
Nice try though.
Okay. Well, given that I am later than I initially projected, I'll let it slide. But just this once.
Thanks, Nefa! You're the best!
I know. Allow me to introduce.
It's the honorary knight and Paimon! I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time.
Nice to meet you, I know. And Nefa's told us all about you, too.
The whiskey mechanic.
Really? She actually said that about me? Well, she's not wrong. Oh yeah, so, you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? A couple of days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business, and that he might not be back for a while. He asked me to let you know if I saw you.
Yeah, we heard about that at the flagship. Did he say what he was doing?
Nope. Just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure you feel right at home.
Do either of you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this household.
Well, it doesn't look
Sure
like
wouldn't know
that.
it from that snack tantrum she just threw.
I want to ask you about a certain spaceship.
A spaceship, huh? From outside to that? Exactly. So, ring any bells? No. Oh. You sure? Nope means nope. Never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically, by nope, I mean, I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Notcry that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new machines or in any old ones either. Huh.
What I know means is that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled nor repurposed as parts for other machines.
Oh, so that's what she was getting at. Yep. I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in this city at one point or another, but I don't recall ever seeing any components that were anywhere near that special. So, either your spaceship crashed somewhere it's never been found, or someone did find it and then hid it really, really well. But who would even do something like that? Beats me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash it away for a rainy day. Just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the... Anyway, long story short, I definitely haven't seen anything like that. Besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads on what really happened, it'd be the Frost Moon Scions. The Frost Moon Scion? Huh? Haven't heard of them yet? Didn't Inefa tell you about their ritual?
There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions.
What kind of rituals are we talking about? I've never actually seen them myself. Just heard bits and pieces here and there. They say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past.
The true past?
Not sure exactly how it's meant to work. I can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either machines or science. And to tell you the truth, I don't like it much either. Looks like we'll have to try our luck with the Frost Moon Scions. Aw, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer?
It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient for them to linger much longer.
Aww. Alright then. Don't worry. We'll be sure to drop in on you as often as we can. Really? You promise?
You promise?
Sounds like my type of visitors. You're welcome anytime.
I'll be staying to look after Aino today, so I won't be going with you.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find our way just fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I have very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me.
Oh, are you here to play with me? My name's Aino, and I'm an inventor. Me and Inefa live together. I could probably eat all the cakes and cookies in the world because I love them so much. But my favorite kind of all is Lackaberry Crumb Cake. Come visit my Clink Clank Crumb Cake craft shop whenever you want. Anyway, that's me. What about you? Tell me something about you, then we'll be friends.
Well, I think it's about time I try my luck at pulling for Scara. We've done a little bit of the quest in here, so I think we can try it out. Let me just go through the little something. Okay, let's try out the luck thingy that supposedly exists. Elite enemies. Navigate. Okay. Don't start with a North
It's
Prize one.
constant over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. Skyward! Scatter!
Oh my god, that's far away.
Scatter!
Is it that thing over there? It's probably that thing over there, and it seems to be like extra resistant. Nice.
There is no skyward! Scatter!
Yep.
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of the... Hunt them down. Move it.
Yeah! Skyward! Illusion shattered!
Fulfill our pact!
Take them. I have no need.
It didn't drop anything. Quite literally didn't drop anything. My luck's terrible.
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
This is a different kind?
Skyward! Scatter!
Lolling! Eat Papa!
Time to testify.
Yeah!
Stray clouds converge.
Still no.
Ah, what trinkets have we here? Present them for one's perusal.
Scatter! There is no escape! Yeah! Skyward!
Suffer the wrath of evil!
When evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Oh, of course I don't crit.
But a momentary distraction.
Bro, my luck is in shambles, it seems.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
I think I made a mistake by coming here, because I probably need to go there.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Yep. Can I do extra one?
Illusion shattered!
Show no mercy! You two! Time to end this!
Skyward! Scatter!
Into the shadows.
Do they cause some kind of corrosion or
Yeah!
something?
Scatter! Skyward! Time to testify. Loaded.
No 4-star artifacts.
First to find gets to stake their claim. Seems fair.
Yeah, let's switch this to a Sumer one. Adventure symbol. I did that, yeah. Yeah, not putting Northcry yet. I think random can mess me up here, so I'm gonna go with a enemies. Elite enemies, and let's find something from Sumeru. Yeah, let's go for this. Wait, this is Fontaine. Wait. This is Fontaine. This is Fontaine. Absolutely wrong region. Absolutely wrong region. Let's go for Consecrated Beasts. I think it's the
Ready.
Scorpion one.
Skyward! Scatter!
Meaning I'll have to switch teams. Because that thing does not play well with Electra. Can I do that? Thank you. Oh, is it actually above the ground? Oh, we can deal with that. We can deal with that.
Shine down! Yeah! Skyward!
Get to work! Eat lolling! Eat papa!
Into the shadows.
No, it's probably not below the ground.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
This thing should generate enemy as well.
Suffer the wrath of Eastling!
Nothing concrete.
Yeah! Skyward!
Need to hand down a 4-star artifact
Yeah! Skyward!
to ensure our luck.
Illusion shattered! Ready. Hunt them down. Yeah! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Now you shall perish!
Nope. Still not the thing I need. Still not the thing I need. Wait. I remember now. Hmm. Didn't know there were those here when I was collecting them.
There is no escape. Make way for the Adeptus. Scatter!
Stop! Show no mercy! Laline, eat Papa!
Into the shadows.
Still no 4-star artifacts. Still no 4-star artifacts. So this is gonna take longer than I thought it would. This is gonna take longer than I thought it would.
Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Hanja!
Shine down!
Get to work! You two! Time to end!
Inazuma shines eternal!
That's a blue, that's not a purple. But it's getting better, I guess, because we actually got an artifact.
Skyward! Scatter!
There's a light enemy as well,
There is no ready!
and he's a Pakuin.
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight! Yeah! Scatter! Stray clouds converge!
Eat Laline, eat Papa! Get him!
Shine down!
Can't run from death.
I understand how I got those insignias, but sure.
Yeah! Into the shadows.
Oh, now we're gonna have to change the team for that. We are gonna need to change the team for that. No, 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 no. I'm not messing with that with this team. Oh, come on, leave me be. Okay, we're fighting it like this.
Absurd! Yeah!
Which is going to be absurd, very absurd.
Suffer the wrath of me!
Loaded. Now you shall perish! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Scatter! Make way for the Adeptus!
Oh, it's still a blue artifact.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Oh, that's quite a long distance. Quite a long distance over there.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Ready.
Nah, this team's gonna rev him up.
You two! Time to... Let's light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
There are no more consecrated beasts. Okay. Guess we can try these. That's quite close. In that direction.
Shine down.
Right there.
Scatter. Skyward.
Yeah, nothing important.
Into the shadows.
Oh, that's an elite enemy as well. So remain, but I'm really in the hands for elite.
Illusion shattered. Scatter. Fulfill our pact. Ready.
I guess this is it.
Still nothing.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
That is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Skyward. Scatter.
Are they sure elite enemies? Yeah, they're elite enemies.
Skyward.
Lolling! Eat Papa!
Moving.
Nothing worth my while.
Yeah. Scatter. Skyward. Torn to oblivion.
Still nothing worth my while. This is starting to get annoying.
Yeah. Skyward.
When is my luck gonna look up?
There is no escape. Skyward. Scatter.
You two! Time to end!
Into the shadows.
Oh my god.
Illusion shattered. Yeah. Scatter. Skyward. Seize the skies. Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. Huh.
Yeah, these are not working out at all.
There is no escape. Yeah. Scatter.
Lolling, it's Papa.
Ready.
Okay, let's try with something from the land we came from. Scara, I mean. Seriously? These things are easy? Damn. Okay, let's go nothing down for toys.
Yeah, skyward, scatter.
Yeah, not an elite enemy, sorry. You guys apparently are not elite enemies anymore.
Yeah, skyward.
Gotta go hunt myself
Yeah,
some elite enemies.
scatter.
Something worth my while.
Yeah, scatter. Skyward, fulfill our pact.
Into the shadows.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Skyward, scatter.
There you go.
Shine down. Now you shall perish. Ha, ha. Yeah, scatter. Skyward.
Where's the concentrating on
Way for
her?
the Adeptus.
Winter
Get to work.
eventually
Come on.
Yeah, skyward.
I can't believe these guys are like easy enemies. These things used to be most annoying, you know. Okay. Hello.
There is no scatter. Start.
suffer the wrath of the
Ready.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Bro, where's that luck lookup? Come on.
Skyward, scatter. Shine down.
Is there a chest over there?
Skyward.
Show no mercy.
Where are you two?
Time to end.
Out of my sight. Winter shall eventually come.
Yeah, I don't care about you guys, but I do kinda care about that chest over there. Let me just mark it. Okay.
Skyward, scatter. Illusion shot. Scatter. Seize the skies.
Get to work. Move it.
Out of my sight. This body belongs to ice and snow.
Oh my god. My luck is just plainly terrible. I'm gonna run out of elite enemies before I can do something.
Yeah! Skyward! Skyward! Scatter! Fulfill our pact! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Yeah, you will.
Winter shall eventually come.
Oh, something's coming, alright.
Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Ready. Transgression!
Nope.
Shine down!
Still nothing, damn. And none left. Nice. There are none left. Nice. Oh, sorry guys, I just remembered about you two. No! Oh my god. I can see how unlucky I am right now.
Illusion shot!
Keep lolling! Papa! Get him! Get...
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Stray cloud converge into the shadows.
Winter
No!
shall
How many times do I need to get up here?
Skyward!
Please be a 4-star artifact. It's not a 4-star artifact, of course it's not a 4-star artifact. Oh my god. I feel like I'm never gonna be there.
Skyward!
This thing should be an elite enemy too, I think. Those are
There
elite
is no
enemies, yeah.
escape! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Suffer the wrath of each...
Loaded.
No purple artifacts yet.
Scatter! Illusion shattered! Ha! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Get to work!
Hunt them down! Into the shadows. There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha! Ha! Illusion shattered!
Show no mercy!
You know what? We'll try with a 3-star artifact, why not? Let's try. Maybe we win the 50-50, who knows. Okay, that's nothing. That is basically nothing. Yep. That is basically nothing. That is very close to nothing. That's actually kind of weird. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Where's that yellow glow? Okay. Please be Scara, please be Scara, please be Scara. Let's go!
To introduce myself, I've gone by many names and titles during my journey. Although each one is more eminent than any ordinary mortal could imagine, they're all just water under the bridge to me now. Call me whatever you like. Go ahead. Let me see what you can come up with. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, you're not really disappointed by the name I give you. Let's go, nice. Yeah, don't really want... I kinda maybe want this thing, but I wanna do pulls because Wanderer is not gonna be very strong. He's not really very strong now, anyways. So, yeah, it'll be a waste of resources. I don't have enough
I can
materials
see the
to
great
fully
deal of effort you
awaken
put
him.
forth.
I don't have enough to fully awaken him. Alright, sorry man.
Relax.
Okay. Look here.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Not that. These. Not exactly. Oh, no. Let's make 30 these. And then make 20 of these. Okay. Let's go back to Scara. Send. Yep.
You aren't worried about making me more powerful? All right.
I took you down once. I think I'll do it again. With some of these. Okay. I possibly skipped the narrative there, but...
Relax.
Claim. And let's do a temple here. Nice. Come on, give me Yumi. Mizaki, can I give me Mizaki? Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Yume Mizuki. That's what I want. But never mind, I guess.
If you are presently unoccupied.
Never mind, I guess. Okay, let's see. Mona is at C3, I think now. Yep, C3. She's C6? No, C5. And I had 2 for this guy, 3 for this guy. And we have enough as well. Civil enough, okay.
Perhaps we.
Anyways, let's go back to Kunikuzushi, or how's his name? Okay. Megami no Musoko. Megami no Musoko. Son of a goddess. Translated. Beans. It's it. I have 2 more. Which means I can R5 that one, or what I'm probably gonna do is just give this one to him. Text field, again, I know team song, 10 seconds, this attacking increase by 60%, increases elemental damage by 48, elemental mastery by 100k. I think it would be good on him. I think it would be good on him. Okay, now let's level these however little we can. So I think I wasted his materials on someone else at some point. Yeah. Okay. We are gonna need to grind. What's time? 12:55. Okay. Okay, that is the something that is not consumer. This thing? Yeah. I have to leave.
Some repose
and fun
and
is
conversation.
about to start, so I have to leave. I'll be back at night maybe to continue the grind and maybe do a little bit more of the quest. Right now I think anything special about Kai, but who knows, maybe I'll change my mind. Anyways, see you next time. Tonight, probably, maybe.